यही चीज न है तो जो हम लोगों ने कहा कि अगर पढ़ लेगी लड़की और वो जब शादी होगा लड़का लड़की में तो जो पुरुष है वो तो रोज रात में जो सतिया होता है उसके साथ करता है ना, तो उसी में और पैदा हो जाता है। और लड़की पढ़ लेती है तो हमको मालूम था कि वो करेगा ठीक है, लेकिन अंतिम में भीतर मत घुसाओ, उसको बाहर कर दो। और करता तो है, तो उसी में अब समझ लीजिए संख्या घट रही है।
Hi, you're watching TFI, Indian social media's OG.
It's a bad thing, no? That's why we said that if the girl studies, and when the guy and girl will get married, the man will do every night with her, especially in winters. That's why children get born. And when the girl studies, then she knows that he will do it. That's fine. But during the last moments, do not put it in. Take it out, and it does it. Do you get it? Population is decreasing. These are the words of Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar. It's not just a slip of tongue or a lapse in judgment. It's a catastrophic failure of decency. Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar's remarks, in a display of crass insensitivity, have not only demeaned the sanctity of the Legislative Assembly, but also insulted the intelligence and dignity of women. His graphic portrayal of sexual acts in the context of women's education is not only appalling, but a grotesque indicator of the regressive mindset that still plagues parts of our society's leadership. Let's get this straight. Education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world, as Nelson Mandela famously said. But according to Nitish Kumar, education for women seems to be merely a tool to navigate marital bedrooms rather than opening up avenues of independence and empowerment. This is not just backward, it's infuriatingly misogynistic. The Chief Minister's comments made in the hallowed halls of the Vidhan Sabha could have been a robust call for gender equality and the importance of educating our daughters. Instead, it was a lurid and unseemly lesson on coitus interruptus as a mean of birth control, reducing the role of an educated woman to controlling the population by withdrawing consent at the climax. How did we sing to this nadir, where the narrative of women's education is not about enlightenment, but about controlling when and how they might be impregnated? His statements were not merely a disgraceful simplification of the complexities surrounding women's reproductive rights. They were an overt sexualization of women's roles in society, served with a side of lewd humor. The laughter that followed from his accomplices was the nauseating soundtrack to the degradation of the Assembly's integrity. The women MLAs had to sit through this degrading farce. Getting red-faced in embarrassment only amplifies the disrespect shown. To equate girls' education solely with a bizarre form of population control is not just scientifically erroneous, but also a deeply troubling societal perspective. Education equips individuals with the power to think, analyze, and make informed choices about their lives. It's about autonomy, financial independence, and the ability to participate fully in society, not merely about when to conceive. It is a grim reflection on our society when the leader of a state reduces the conversation about women's education to a lewd joke. Sex education is vital, but there is a stark difference between education and obscenity. It seems that the Chief Minister has failed to grasp this basic understanding. The speech could have been an opportunity to address the real issues, the gender gap in education, the importance of women in leadership, or the countless benefits that come from educating the girl child. Instead, it reeked of sexism and misplaced priorities. In a resolute tone, Prime Minister Narendra Modi rebuked the derogatory comments made by Chief Minister Nitish Kumar. Addressing the crowd in Guna, Prime Minister Modi highlighted the unacceptable nature of the language used by the leader of the India Alliance within the Legislative Assembly, a place graced by the presence of women, equating it to an outright insult to the dignity of all women. He condemned the silence of other leaders from the alliance, questioning their inaction and implicitly questioning their commitment to the welfare of women. by stating that those who harbor such disrespectful thoughts towards women cannot possibly contribute positively to their well-being. PM Modi not only disapproved of the distasteful remarks, but also set a rhetorical question before the audience, subtly urging them to rethink their support for such leaders and their ideologies.
नेता जो इंडी अलायंस का झंडा लेकर के घूम रहे हैं, जो देश की वर्तमान सरकार को उखाड़ फेंकने के लिए भांति भांति के खेल खेल कर रहे हैं, वो इंडी अलायंस के नेता ने विधानसभा के अंदर, जिस सभा में माताएं बहनें भी मौजूद थी, कोई कल्पना नहीं कर सकता है ऐसी भाषा में बद्दी बातें की। कोई शर्म नहीं है उनको। इतना ही नहीं, इंडी अलायंस का एक भी नेता माताओं बहनों के इतने भयंकर अपमान के खिलाफ एक शब्द बोलने के लिए तैयार नहीं हुआ। जो माताओं बहनों के प्रति ये दृष्टिकोण रखते हैं, वो कभी आपका भला कर सकते हैं? माताएं बहनें, वे आपका भला कर सकते हैं? पूरी ताकत से बताइए, कर सकते हैं? वो आपकी इज्जत बचा सकते हैं? वो आपका सम्मान कर सकते हैं? वो आपका गौरव कर सकते हैं? कैसा दुर्भाग्य आया है देश का। कितने नीचे गिरोगे और दुनिया में देश की बेइज्जती करा रहे हो। मेरी माताएं बहनें, मैं आपके सम्मान के लिए मुझसे जो हो सकेगा कभी पीछे नहीं हटूंगा।
As a society, we must demand better from our leaders. The development of any state or country is closely linked to how it treats and educates its women. The remarks by Nitish Kumar are a step back for the cause of women's education and a stain on the fabric of our collective conscience. We need to hold our leaders accountable for such regressive rhetoric and ensure that they champion the real virtues of education. Let us raise our voices against such ignorance and insist on respect, dignity, and the rightful place of education in women's lives, not as a mere tool for controlling population, but as a stepping stone to a more equitable and enlightened society.